Radios. We turn them on every morning when we get ready for work or for school. They entertain us in the car. They soothe us to sleep at night. But have you ever considered who's working behind that wall of sound, ensuring you get your news and your entertainment on time and accurately? Or maybe you assumed it was all computers by the year 2010. Think again. Meet Radio Ron.
They're beautiful. They're just stunning.
Nighttime producer, engineer, meteorologist, you name it, he does it, man, at Fort Atkinson's WFAW.
Radio has always fascinated me from little on up. I remember hearing Big Band. I remember hearing Boston Blackie. All the old radio shows.
Ron started working for the station in 1981, back when there were no computers to run automation.
What the commercials were on also. We had reel-to-reel.
I started with
Reel-to-reel and real vinyl records. Yes, I'm dating myself. But I don't know if you can see that out there, but we had WSJY music on 6 reel-to-reel, what would you call them, units.
In this day and age, computers dominate everything. Ron has had to adapt to those changes, and adapt he has.
80 to 85% of the radio business is computers. And people used to think, I'd really like to be on the air. Well, that's been reduced a lot because of voice tracking. People are still surprised. Say, if I'm meeting people in church and they say, I just heard you. Now, how can this be?
So with computers running the show, Ron's job should be considered easy, if only that were so. On a crisp fall Friday evening when high school football is in full swing, Ron can be found here at the station, in the studio, manning one board while producing 2 games all at once.
Then I just hit F9 and that'll play the commercial. I knew that if I could run one, I just figured out all the ways to eliminate duplication, to capitalize on time, how to be the most efficient, so that I could be even faster at it. And so when it came to 2 games, it was easier on me to do it that way. It just was. And I had to be very inventive, because there wasn't anybody else that would, even the engineer would back out of the studio and say, I don't even want to know what you're doing.
Of course, 2 games at once, that isn't always enough for Ron. In fact, sometimes during halftime, you'll find him in here, the production studio, recording the overnight weather forecasts at the exact same time.
Okay, I think I'm ready. And early on, 35, and a chance for some light rain, and then today, 55. Not being kept busy. Running one game. Won't be my least favorite. I think that's probably what it is, because this does truly keep me busy. My mind just works that way. It goes 100 miles an hour. It just gets far away from me to see.
In January, Ron will enter his 30th year at WFAW. 30 years is a number when many people begin to consider retirement. Did you even have to ask if Ron was thinking about it? Retiring or
No, I tried it and it didn't work. And that was before you got here. But I thought, well, you know, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea. But no, I couldn't. So I don't think I'm built for that.
God forbid, are we going to find you, you know, slumped over in the chair? You think, is that how you get?
Dead air. Yeah, that wouldn't be such a bad way to go.
For Webhawk News, Lane Kimble in Fort Atkinson.